All right, so good evening. Appreciate you all coming out. We got a pretty good crowd tonight. I didn't get a chance to introduce myself, so I'll start with that. I'm Chris Nalls. I am the founding attorney of Nalls Davis Law Firm. We've got 3 attorneys in the office, focused primarily on real estate. We do some business work, mergers and acquisitions also, and then estate planning, which I consider to be kind of a spinoff or an offshoot of our business work. Most of our estate planning clients are real estate investors and business owners. I am also a co-founder of Companion Title Agency. It's a real estate title agency we founded last year. We are an investor-friendly title agency, so we do subject to deals, we'll do wholesale deals, some double closings depending on the circumstances. So we try to be as investor-friendly as possible, and we consider it to be the title agency to be an extension of the law firm. We are co-situated downtown Dayton. I'm at 33 White Allen. I've got business cards, so I'll give these business cards out for anyone who wants one after the presentation. Got to start with my little disclaimer. This is intended to be informational, so anything I say is not to be construed as legal advice. To the extent that you need legal advice, feel free to get with me offline or reach out to other counsel if you want legal advice as to anything that I say. And also, the law firm is not a licensed title agency by the Ohio Department of Insurance, and the title agency obviously isn't a law firm. So I'm a native Daytonian, grew up in Trotwood, right here around Dayton. Came out of Jefferson Township High School, did UD undergrad, and then went to Georgetown for law school. My practice is focused primarily on real estate and business work. We cover the full gamut of real estate, so that's everything from finance transactions and deal structuring to land use and zoning proceedings, and then obviously we have a title agency to do residential and commercial real estate closings. Just recently completed the Real Estate Accelerator Lab out of Cincinnati, run by the Urban Land Institute. If you are interested in getting involved in development, larger commercial scale deals, I would strongly endorse that program. Very good information, but more importantly, great connections to the entire development community, really throughout Southwest Ohio. I think anyone who's been in this business for any period of time realizes that it's as much who you know as what you know in this business. That rings true for investments, it rings true for development, pretty much at every step. 15 minutes ago, a wise man said, you have to have risk tolerance if you want to succeed in real estate. And so I want to talk to you all about how you go about mitigating that risk to the greatest extent possible. The most important thing I'm going to say tonight, though, is that nothing is foolproof. There are a lot of asset protection gurus on the internet making claims otherwise. But there is nothing you can do, including a foreign asset protection plan, that's going to be foolproof. Because the nature of real estate is that it is local. It's a hard asset that cannot be moved. And if the court decides that they're going to disregard your asset protection plan, however it may be set up and transfer your real estate, it's going to be very difficult for you to work around that, because for the most part in local jurisdiction, the court reigns supreme. You can appeal it, but ultimately if the court decides that they're going to disregard your asset protection plan, then that's what happens. So let's talk about what asset protection is. When I say asset protection, I'm referring to products and strategies that will allow you to mitigate the risk of having a creditor attach and take or force the sale of your real estate. For the purposes of this conversation, we're going to be focusing on real estate, though I am going to touch a little bit on assets that are softer on paper, like notes. I think someone mentioned trading notes. That's a different kind of asset that has a different kind of asset protection setup, so I'll discuss a little bit of that also. Asset protection is about shielding assets. One component of that is anonymity. That's keeping your stuff private and off the public record, protecting your family's future. And so some of what I'm going to say is going to have to
The Greater Dayton Real Estate and Investment Association has provided me options. It's provided me opportunities to see that there is more to the real estate industry than just buying and selling homes. But this opportunity has given me more options for helping people, and we're all working together to help our local communities.
GDREA helps partners in the title agency as it helps me serve other people in the industry as far as on their closing transactions and investing in the market.
Brian and Terry Quinlan. What we got from GDREA is a retirement and a good lifestyle in the meantime, and a lot of good friends. I've learned a lot. We've learned a lot.
A lot of knowledge and a lot of education, and having the speakers come in and be very informative of what's going on.
I'm Rhonda with the Dayton Tenant Union, and we're talking about partnering with GDREA, where we can get landlords and tenants to learn the rights and responsibilities from landlords and tenants, so we can all get together as a unit, as a whole.
Well, the benefits of GDREA would be to network with other real estate investors, as I'm a brand new investor and I am looking to learn from their knowledge. I want to network with others where they can guide me.
The biggest benefit I get from GDREA is talking with the other people. If I need something, a plumber or an electrician or a roofer, I know there's always people at the meetings that can help me. And talking with other people make me feel like I'm not alone in this. There's other people just like me doing it.
Hi, I'm Felicia Hall, and what I get from GDREA is all the knowledge from these people who give me great ideas and things to fix up. And yeah, we like and we like Marcia. Thank you.
So GDREA benefit me with teaching me how to rehab, how to do different stuff to become a successful real estate investor. So that's how I got all my educations from GDREA. So
I've met a lot of nice people and I've learned a lot of good information. I think it keeps me abreast of what's going on in the real estate business.
The benefit I get from GDREA is I get a chance to network with other successful investors, and through that association I learn how to be a great investor, and all the deals that I have found so far have come from GDREA, and I'm doing very well with the investments I've chosen, plus I have a lot of great friendships.